any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
Got him! Got him!
Welcome. This is your boy, Mr. Know-It-All, and I'm here with the lovely Miss Bella. Gonna tell them what the subject is and how this thing gonna go today.
Well, hello, good people. First of all, happy Petty Tuesday to you. But don't forget to subscribe to Marcus Honeysucker on YouTube and Mr. Know It All on Facebook. And if you want to send him some love, there is the information that begins to scroll right there. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing. We're getting started on this subject with side-eye. Life was made for two people to figure this out together. So, let's talk about it. So, we trying to figure this thing out. Can you do it by yourself?
Oh, I don't think nobody can do it by themselves.
We all need somebody to lean on, right?
Right. And you know what? That song came up when we was up, but I guess they didn't sing it, when the youngsters was coming up because don't nobody singing no more.
Mm-mm.
You remember? We all need somebody to lean on. Okay, my bad. I'm just saying they just had a song win.
But I would say I think that life could be a little more easier if you had a helpmate, somebody to go with you through life things, situations, whatever it may be, good or bad. I don't think it's a problem that you have somebody in your life that can do those secondhand, what you may need type of thing, or not even just like needing them to do something for you. Sometimes you may have a person that can be that listening ear for you. Somebody you can confide in, that may have your back.
Right.
I think we all need those type of people in our lives.
I think a lot of us don't realize everybody around you. I mean, even when it comes to medicine, all kind of stuff, everybody around you provides something to you. You know what I'm saying?
Some type of aid.
What's up, Ricardo? In his house?
Hi, Ricardo.
That's the hair man, the man that keeps the joker groomed up, looking good, and all that good
Well, we
stuff.
thank you for grooming our. Thank you for your grooming service.
yes. Anybody need a good haircut, a good quick in and out, give him a call. He's one of the top professionals in the business.
That's right. 1-800-Ricardo.
Yeah. But we all need somebody, man. And I think everybody always knew this. I think ladies are coming around to it. I think a lot of ladies feel like we got into this thing. I don't need people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot of different things. I think money status and other status make people say we don't need nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's not that people really don't need nobody. I think a lady told me the other day it's a protective. I was just at O'Reilly's getting a party, and I just asked the lady. I was like, "What you think the biggest problem between men and women?" And she was like, "I think this protective thing. When women they've been doing stuff on their own so long." So they have to put out this persona like they don't need nobody. You know what I'm saying? I can do it myself. You know what I'm saying? Which we got to realize the more we think we don't need help, somebody's helping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, I can agree with her. A lot of times, women, we may become very independent from the life that we live. And by doing so, oh, I made it this far. I don't need nobody. I don't need no man. But actually, you do.
mm,
It's some things in our lives that women may need a man for, and things in a man's life that he may need a woman for. Although it's just something people don't commit to, but they need them.
what up, James in his house? What up, man? It's going good, man. Another day above deck, man. I seen some of my old classmates today. I think it was classmate day today. Because I seen people I ain't seen in 10, 15 years and 20 years a day. I mean, it was all right. I was like, oh, okay, doing good. Oh, okay, everybody. I'm moving pretty good and all that. Shuts up. To the old classmates. I don't do no,
No school.
no telling who it was and all that old
What
type.
about the school in the year?
Huh?
What about the school in the year?
I don't do nothing. I don't do nothing.
Tell us how old y'all
If you
are.
want to find out, look, if you want to find out all that, I'm sure it's channels that you can go through to make it easy on you. But nah, I don't do that. I don't give out free information. It's all work for information. You have to work for it yourself and all that good stuff. But yeah, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get.
I want to talk about it. I want to see what you got to say.
Look, James, even know I don't. You gonna have to work for my information.
Oh, Lord.
The channel, the right channels to get. Okay. And then let me put this long thing out here for you to read because you're gonna be like, what the hell? Go ahead. Read it.
Since the dawn of the man and woman needed each other, hell, how did all of you get here on the show? But 2023, now ladies and some men think they don't need each other. Let's talk about
it. That part.
So do you think you need somebody?
All the time.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna sit up there and talk about it. I need a bunch of people. Yep. I know you saying like in a tag team situation, yeah, all that. But I know what it is people need people. Everybody needs everybody. You remember that old thing when they talk about it takes a village to raise a child. You know what I'm saying? And I think we have to get back to that village raising type thing. We done got so lost in trying to do everything on our own. We don't need nobody. I don't care and all that old type of stuff. You care. Okay, my bad.
Like some people that be hurt, they're like, oh, it doesn't matter. Or they make a joke about their pain.
Knowing they lying.
Right. So a lot of times, that's part of that thing that's saying that smile to keep from crying. So you make a joke about it of something that hurt you.
Right. And that was probably what hurt me last night. When people thought because I be laughing, it's like I don't care. I mean, everybody get through things different. You know what I'm saying? You can laugh through trouble. You know what I'm saying? And through I mean, people don't realize it's people all the time that done lost loved ones. 2, 3 loved ones in 1 year, and they still try to walk around with a smile on their face. It's hard.
It is.
People don't realize it's hard to keep a smile on your face when you lose close people around you, people that you feel like you wasn't going, you had 50 years left with them, and you realize that you had your last talk to them. You know what I'm saying?
And you never know that this was going to actually be my last time talking to this person.
No. when I was coming up in the street, you know, some OGs that really taught me the game. You know, when I lost some and some went to jail. I mean, you never know they was gonna be gone this long. You never knew you wasn't gonna talk to them no more. You didn't know that somebody gonna die in a car accident, someone gonna die at the house, or something gonna happen. You just didn't know.
That it
You know
would
what I'm
be the
saying?
last time.
Right. And I think sometimes people sometimes think about they the only person that lives life. Life affects us all. You
Yeah.
know, it ain't just one person dying on one person's side of the family. It's people dying everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people got to realize that your family, affected, my family affected. I mean, it's people dying every day, and we got to sit here and we watch and we look. Sometimes when I'm just looking through Facebook, you can just put in RIP, and you just start seeing how many of your class members and people you grew up and people that you saw, like, whoa, he gone. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Just
Isn't
one
that
day.
a shocker?
Huh?
That's a shocker when you find out people you didn't know they're gone. That's
Man,
like
I'm telling
your
you,
age.
I was telling my partner about one of our partners the other day. I was like, "Yeah, man, what's his name?" And he was like, "He gone," and people don't even be knowing, man, because people don't realize people that just don't be on social media or this and that. If you live a private type life, you never know who's here and who's not sometimes because life don't quit, and this COVID stuff put a whooping on a lot of us. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Real quick, and it made us realize that we got to start living a little better, being more healthier, and then it learned from us to stop coughing around each other. If Joe coughing, they be like, "Hold on, player." I remember back in the day, people could cough around you. Now it cough, ho, player. You
Right.
need to
What are you doing?
go. Yeah, it's time for you to go. What's up, Kimberly in his house?
What's her name again? Say it for us.
Kimberly Blige, the red lock goddess. Yeah.
Oh Lord, he just murdered the name. But shout out to Kimberly Belial with Voluptuosity T-shirts and apparel. She makes hood talks, pillowcases, T-shirts, things like that. There is her information in the chat. Go and check her out. Support the business.
Right. The Ruben in his house.
Ruben is present. Hey, Ruben.
In his house.
So back to you saying since the dawn of time, women need each other. Like, hey, we got here. We
Yes.
needed what we got to make those children, so I can be here. Thank you, mommy and
Right.
daddy.
People don't realize how all these people just turning on society, how society was built. You know what I'm saying? Oh, send your shots out to your
Oh yeah!
earrings.
Shout out to Miss Wendy Friday. She makes these earrings with Shondazzle. Check her out on Facebook and Instagram. Shondazzle, Wendy Friday. Thank you, Kim.
All right. So, like I said, it just I think we got to realize that I think that much as we think we don't need everybody, we got to know we need everybody because, like, can you imagine? I put it away. You remember when the lights go out and it's totally dark. The power grid done hit. There's some lightning done struck. Somebody done hit a pole, and
Right.
the lights go out, and your food start unthawing and stuff. Like you done packed up food. This food been in your freezer for years, and you realize if you don't hurry up and get some power back on, you gonna have food that ain't worth nothing in a couple of days.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's the thought that when you say you don't need nobody, think about when you're sitting there in the dark. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about when that pole hit, and if them light people go on strike that night, and like, hey, we ain't turning no lights on. Nah, we ain't doing. We ain't climbing up no poles. You know what I'm saying? One of the most dangerous jobs in America.
I know, right?
We ain't climbing up no poles. We ain't doing that. Then what? You know what I'm saying? We just never we never realized how easy we got it until we realize how easy we got it.
Right. Until you go without something. Like
Right.
the saying, you never miss your water until the well has run
Because
out.
guess what? You didn't miss teachers once till they started letting them back in when COVID hit.
Oh
And,
yeah,
and
had to
everybody
keep the
loved
kids
teachers
at
then.
home.
They were like, "Oh, we love y'all, teachers."
We want Miss
That was-
Johnson to come and get these kids.
Look, now when they take them to school, they be like, "Man, teachers, we love you. You're doing a great job. Anything you need, here go a bag of chips right now. You can take my chips, and I'm gonna get back with you." You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, man, people don't even realize that stuff, man.
Yep.
Please like and share. It don't cost a thing.
Kim says she's promoting herself to producer and sponsor. Producer or sponsor for the show. Okay. Get your title, girl.
Oh, what up? Real talk. That's what I'm talking about. I done got used to the Ruben with the real talk. Yeah, we're gonna have to hood talk, real talk. Yeah, I'm gonna have to add it. Okay, my bad. Okay, yeah,
Come on back.
all that part. Yeah, but what you think? Like, I think people don't even realize how long. What's up, Chelsea? In there, his house. I don't think people. I think people don't realize. Like, even people. Listen, when you go to the nail shop, don't you let chong who what thing do your nails? You claim you don't need nobody, but who do your hair? Who do your nails? Who do your lashes? Who you know what I'm saying? Who give you a massage? I mean, you don't do this self. This ain't self. See, people think. I think money got people thinking that they don't need nobody. But the only way
Yeah.
you can make money is through other people.
Look, this is a season right now where so many people feel like they don't need anybody. You're a thousandaire now, and so you don't need nobody because you're comfortable.
Income tax.
Yeah.
But you know what? Guess what? If a woman left me because she got her income taxes, bye. Because I already know the only thing she needed was a little money
To get by.
ask me for a little money for to kick rocks to get on down the street. You know what I'm saying? But I just realized because I used to listen to people and they be waiting on their income tax. Oh yeah, I'm gonna move and I'm gonna get away from this nigga and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. I mean it been like this since the dawn of time. Why? Why you put up with
start learning about earned income credit?
You know what? I think people need to learn how to pick selection. You know what I'm saying? I think people need to learn how to select better mates, better people they want to deal with in life, um, instead of um, dealing with people for benefits or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think
everybody, just can't just be beneficial to you.
right. So I think that would be, that would be something to say. What's up, Nina? In his house.
Hey, Nina.
I just realized keep my do right. You know what? You know how you look at something. I never thought. You know how you never kind of think about the title in between them. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So what you think about the dawn of time, and
I've already made my
people
statement.
don't even understand the reason how they got here. A lot of people against family now and don't even realize the only reason you here because a man and a woman they decided to lay down and have a child. And I look at people and they say, "Oh, I ain't getting no family. I ain't doing that. I ain't having no kids." I mean, it's really a duty. It's not nothing that you um it's a duty, and I think right
What's a duty? Having children or a family?
yeah, having trying to make a family. I think trying to keep the world populated because people don't realize for every man and woman that die every day, it used to be a child born to replace them.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's not like that no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
There's so many people dying, and there's not enough people to replace them because people are having less and less children now.
They're not replenishing. Yep.
And they saying right now, how everybody was like, "Oh, we need less people on Earth." Okay, it's coming, but
Well, they already took a large chunk of it with the COVID,
yeah,
because my niece and I, we were just discussing about the population of demographics in Jackson just alone, right?
right,
So we say about Jackson have about 150,000 people roughly.
right.
So just think about COVID. There were almost 1 million people that depleted,
From where?
like in Mississippi. There
Oh, I
was,
was just gonna say not Jackson.
oh no, just in Mississippi alone,
Hey, look,
there was quite a few
I think,
people that left.
at the height of Jackson, I think we only had 200 and something thousand, 225 or something
But
like
still,
that.
if the population is 150,000, 200,000 is a lot.
No, that wasn't. No, we didn't have 200,000 by the time COVID came around. That the game bang and all that they had already ran a whole lot of people away. I think we had like 100. We had dropped our way down to 125, 115, 125 or something like that at one time.
125
Yeah,
people?
it got low. Jackson was bad at one time. People don't, started back moving in because I'm gonna tell you, a lot of areas people don't even realize a lot of areas been replenished and people move back in. And I'm gonna tell you who did it. Hood and um is that the hood thing? That ain't hood on the housing thing that do the house on Stonewall.
Habitat for Humanity
Habitat for Humanity came through and built a lot of houses,
in depleted
that,
areas.
right, in depleted areas. You know what I'm
But
saying?
if
Oh, okay.
it looks like it's a nice thing.
Hold on. He said Jackson, Paula, the population was 325,000 2017. No, I can't. Hold on. He said Jackson, Paula? What is Jackson, Paula?
Well, maybe he was trying to say population.
Population. Okay. No, I'm gonna have to. You're gonna have to look that up. 2017. No, man, I'm not going for that, Jamie.
I mean, if it's 150,000 now, we had probably about
No.
30,000 deaths from COVID.
Nah, we ain't never had no 325,000. No. Nope, she was in another town. I don't never remember. Let me see.
In 2017, they had 166.
Thank you. I mean, you can't do me like that. Nah, player. Nah. See, Jamie, when you come on this show, see, we kind of smart. And you gotta be that did your little research before you come on the show, cause ain't no way you just doubled our population. That's double. It was 166 times 166.
But
What
listen,
did it?
they had almost 300 population. That was probably back in the 90s, in 92.
Thank you.
Actually,
Right.
in 92, they had about 265.
That's what I'm saying. We ain't that and that's what I was saying. That
Yeah.
was a long time ago when we had Game Banger ran. Guess what? Game Banger jumped off bad. 92, let's see, 92, 93, Game Bang jump off. People still here. They ain't had no place to run. It wasn't no okay.
92, they had
95.
95.
95 was when white people and black people divided because that was the O.J. Simpson trial.
Oh, Lord.
No, I'm being honest.
I mean, when you say divided, you're saying in Mississippi or just
No, I'm talking about period.
wow.
I mean,
Okay.
all over the world. Because what happened was we had a big disagreement. White people said that OJ did it and he should have been in jail. And black folks said, oh yeah, we know he did it, and we glad he got away with it. And it rubbed a lot of folks the wrong way. And believe it or not, a lot of people said, I ain't fucking with y'all. You know what I'm saying? A
But
lot
look,
of people say, I'm moving away from you. I don't want to be around you. Let me, and I seen them. I seen it. See. One thing about it, when you've been here so long, you saw stuff change. You know what I'm saying? You saw how, people like you at 1 minute, and then next thing you wonder why I can't find a job. You know what I'm saying? And we went through them type of areas because people don't even realize 1992, 93, minimum wage was $3.25.
yeah, we come
Even,
a long way.
even up to 97 or something like that, it was still $5.25.
525, yeah.
See, people don't even realize this stuff. And then
How
one
much
about
is
that
minimum wage now?
at
725?
7.25.
Okay.
Yeah. And guess what? The day it go up to $5 or $15 or whatever, you might well get ready to not have a job because the robots gonna replace half of y'all workplaces. They already test them out, and they just waiting on you to be too much that they don't want to deal with no more.
But look, have you been in Walmart before? They have the mechanical sweepers that drive through the store, the robots.
Yeah. Sam's, man, that joke be trying to run over me. I be trying to bump it on accident and stuff. It be stopping. I be running in front of it and stuff, see if it gonna hit me. It be like, and I be saying, if this was a regular person, they'd have hit me by now.
They would have swept all over your feet.
I'd be like, get out of the way. Nah, I'm just saying though. You know I ain't lying though. Right.
You said she might be saying Hines County. No, let me show you. Let me show you what I got. Can I?
No, ain't no Hines County. Hines County is over 1 million. Come on, man. Yeah, I got this. Yeah. Lil Ruben, come on, you need to
No, he was saying maybe not Jackson. Maybe the person was saying Hines County and not Jackson when he said 325,000.
Let's see. She said, when I left Jackson in 2017, the population was 300,000.
25,000.
Yeah, come on, man. it's right there, and see that's why I like
But no, I understand what he's saying. Maybe that person was thinking it was for Jackson 325 and counting the entire Hines County.
Mm-mm.
So maybe that's where they came up with that
Uh-uh.
total. Let me see. I
So
can,
you got to think about it. Hines County consists of
we know,
Clinton
right?
and Byram and all these little towns. Terry is Terry. Hines County, yeah, I
Yes, it
think.
is.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of counties. No, Hines
Well,
County big.
okay, I got one. I got something for you.
Go ahead, then.
Let me see.
Go ahead. She finna hook me up with something. Go ahead, play. Maybe if we had annexed Byron, maybe we. I'm just saying.
Okay. See, it was 240,000 in 2017
Hines.
in Hines County.
Oh, the whole Hines County population.
Yeah, that's the Hines County population.
Yeah, but wow. That seems little.
Yeah, but listen, like in now for Hines County, it's only 228.
People getting out of Hines County.
So I don't think it never. This is the closest it has.
Okay. What was the highs it was? Oh, that's the highs it was?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, since the 70s, it still was
That was
the
an
highest it ever been was for the whole county. That's why when she said Jackson, I was like, a lie.
Well, that's what LaRubin was saying. He was like, maybe they were thinking about the county as a whole. Well, look, let me show you this one. This is the Jackson population. You see, compared to Birmingham, Jackson, Hattiesburg, and then the highest peak here. This was back in the 90s.
And all of them is going down.
Yep. See, that's Jackson. Look how it went from 196, roughly 197, and the population just been dropping. And now we're here.
149, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you, but it wasn't never no 325. Okay, my bad. I'm just saying. What's up?
Chantel.
In his house. I was waiting. He said Birmingham's County. Yeah, they had kind of, but it's still population slim down that player. That's why I said you got to think about it. Jackson is, even if you add in, what is Byron by themselves? Check out Byron thing by themselves. Let me what did he say, sis? Tell him what Mississippi whole population statewide, whatever, man. Yeah.
Byram is just 12,000.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like people don't even realize, like, it's a lot of that's why we was trying to annex Byram, because we wanted to do their water, give them their water. So I mean, a lot of people just don't want to be a part of Jackson.
Yeah. Jackson as a whole, Mississippi as a whole has 2.9 million. Almost 3 million people.
And look, New York got that. Just New York.
That's the city.
Our whole
state is in one city in New York. That's why it's so crowded, probably. Hayes County is the biggest county in Mississippi about population.
No, he said Hayes County.
I said Hayes County is the biggest county in Mississippi about population. Does he mean Hines County?
Oh, he messed up. You gotta say that again. Do we have to bring you up on screen again so you can tell us which one is what's name? Because make sure you put the link down here just in case.
For
let me
all
make
those that want to be a part of
yeah,
the StreamYard,
let me
there is
make
the
yeah,
information.
let me make sure I put the link out here too.
It's out there.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying.
Oh, he said Hines County is the biggest county in Mississippi.
Gotta put it out there. I'll just make sure I put it out there. Yeah, I mean, I believe that because every other county is struggling. Is struggling. I mean, other than Madison County and Pearl,
Rankin County.
I'm gonna give Brandon a little love, but other than them three, and Clinton, who doing anything? You know what I'm saying? Like, what county do you just up and say, "Ooh, for real"? You know what I'm saying? Because they even said Hattiesburg ain't but 40,000. But see, people don't realize when you got lower population and you still have high crime. I mean, that's what makes Mississippi so dangerous.
What
We
is
got
Hattiesburg's County? Oh, Forest. Let me see. Forest County. They have
is
about
it? No, is it
78,000.
as far as county?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I just know every time I go into a county like that, they look at me like a Martian. When you say you from Jackson, they look at you and be like, they
I
don't
was
even
thinking about the drug.
they don't even be wanting to talk to you. If you say you from Hines County, they be like, ooh, Hines County. Or if you say you from Jackson, they just don't even look at you. They don't like people from Jackson. I'm sorry.
Wow. Our governor doesn't either. He was down there talking about Jackson.
Ooh, he don't like us at all. So let me see. I guess I can go into my next banner. Go ahead.
So what make people think they can do it on their own? Make it without help? We're going
Mm,
to a little that, because if you have this independency, and just say for instance, like you made the statement, like some people that are financially good in a good place, they feel like they don't need nobody. Oh, I can rock this way, I can spend my money this way. I don't really need anybody. I got the money. So
right.
those are the type of people that constantly switch up. They don't have no consistency when it comes to people, including friends. Unless it's just something that you enjoy doing, then you'll be consistent with that.
Mm.
But Laptosities has a special going on for St. Day. Owner and pet sale. Starting price is $28.
Hmm.
Okay.
Chelsea said, "Can be the ego."
Yep.
Chelsea, I know Chelsea lived up in this new world coming out. What make you change your mind that you need somebody, Chelsea? Because a lot of times, a lot of people didn't change their mind, and sometimes they live to regret it. What made you change your mind and say, "Hey, I want to roll through life with somebody and conquer this thing and be, you know, have a teammate in this struggle." You know, I'm asking you, Chelsea, so you can, start doing your little type of fingers and whatever,
Got spirit
and
fingers.
yeah, and get it right. Okay, what my boy said.
The room said you can buy it. It's a lonely. You can, but it's a lonely journey.
Right.
Yeah.
Um, I don't think we can ever, deal without people. I think people try to put it in their head that they dealing without people, but they really not. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I hate to tell people, but if you on hood or you get any kind of assistance or, even working for somebody. I mean, if that person wake up and have a bad day, you could be fired. I mean, just that, just people don't. I mean, I remember when I quit my last job and I put in my 2 week notice because I thought I could get fired. I was like, you know what? They probably could fire me if they wanted to. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and quit. I'm just saying, but I guess everybody can't do that because you have to have when you go off the grid, you got to be dedicated.
You got to
You
have
can't
something in
have
place.
lazy mindset. See, a lot of people think, okay, because you become an entrepreneur or something, everything easy now. I mean, no, the work just started. As soon as you say that I want to be an entrepreneur and I don't want to check from the man or whatever, whatever, your work just started. Your work don't stop. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Like
You don't have a set schedule.
my guy I work with right now, he is somewhere right now working. He is out working, finishing up 1 hour jobs tonight because I can't be there because I'm on the show. You feel what I'm saying? And people don't realize when you out here working, you got jobs you have to finish and do, and we are a team. I do stuff that he can't do when when he's caught up. I had to do stuff for him, and when I'm caught up, I got to do stuff for him. He
Mhm.
got to do stuff for me. This called teamwork. You feel what I'm saying?
So,
And so for somebody to come out here and say they don't need nobody, they are killing themselves. You know what I'm saying?
so when we're talking about just needing somebody, right?
Mhm.
So are we talking about in companionship as well? So do you think that you can rock your way or your life without having a woman in your life? Which I know, of course, like your mother, she's there because she gave you life. She birthed you. But I'm just saying, are there women in your life that you say, "Oh, I need this woman in my life," like your aunties, so everybody. So are you saying like, are you talking about companionship? Do you think that we can rock and move forward in life without having a significant other? Do you think that's
For
possible?
Forward, no. I think you can stay stable. You can stay stagnant by yourself. But in order to move forward, you need somebody on your side. And I say this because I know life is hard, trying to do it by yourself. I mean, I've been a hustler half of my life, and in most of my life, I realized that I used to even wish, I got brothers now, but I used to wish back in the day I was raised in the house with a brother. I was like, if I had a brother, I run this town. I run this and I do this. If I had 2, 3 brothers, if I had 4 people like me, Lord have mercy,
Ooh, the Lord saw fit and did do that. He knew better.
But I mean, that's what you go through in your head.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah. I
You
get
go through that. You know what I'm saying?
you.
He said you got LaRue said you got a deadline. Talk, bro.
uh,
Okay, read this one. Uh-oh. Come on, Chelsea.
Chelsea said, God humbled me to be honest. If we're talking about family wise, it wasn't designed for us to raise children or function alone. We all need one another, or life would be very stressful.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you.
Mm-hmm. Real talk. That's what I wanted to. That's why I like when sis talk because she go deep. All right, come on with it.
The rumor said to be grounded, I think a smart man would choose to be married.
Mm. And then
Well,
and then I'm on I'm gonna do a little pushback on that, Ruben. I think a lot of smart men want to be married, but then you got to say, what is do women look at marriage as the same as they did before? And and because like you get women now that'll say, I want to be married, but you know, I want to have my house and you have your house, and I mean, no, I'm just saying, like, women will say, "Oh, yeah, I want to be married, but I don't like cleaning, and I don't like this." And then a lot of men will say, "Well, if she don't like what I don't like, how the hell we
Y'all
gonna
gonna
make
be together.
this house run right?" You know what I'm saying? If a woman, if you don't like cooking, and your girl say, "I don't like cooking," what are we doing? No, I'm just saying, like you come to these points, and you sit up there and you be like, um, I thought when the yin to the yang, and you know how they say, this my yin to the yang, my better
Right.
half, my this and that, and I think sometimes if you ain't got that, and then it's hard to make that big jump to just do it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes,
Go ahead.
indeed.
Go ahead.
So as I said, our generation does promote cutting each other off, but essentially that's very toxic. Don't get me wrong, some people ought to be let go, but sometimes we have to self-reflect and give others grace just like you would want someone else to give you. So that's like flaws or not type of thing, you know?
Right.
Sometimes you can be compatible with a person and you get along in so many areas, but there are a few flaws that you have a problem with. And those are like some things that you probably can just work past or work through those things.
Right.
So if you can do
Because
those things, I think you can move forward with anybody.
I tell people all the time, if somebody came perfectly gift wrapped to you, are you perfectly gift wrapped to them?
For them, yeah.
People don't even understand that. People want this perfect masterpiece, but even Picasso don't look perfect. The face all like this. And you know what I'm saying? You look at the pain, and the pain is that it's perfect. But you looking at it and say, no,
His eye down or something. What
I,
is
I, what is that? That
that?
ain't perfection. But
Right,
see, but see, perfect to some people are not the same thing. You know what I'm
right. In the eye of the beholder.
saying? Right. So,
Whoever this is for, if it's for
right.
you,
There
it's
you
for
go. There you go. See, people always try to put their same lives onto others, and this will not work. Go ahead.
okay. The woman said, God, okay, you must, okay, maybe God will choose your wife. I'm a Marine and my ass man is gonna keep a clean house and property. Okay, so he's in a Marine, so you're tidy, bold. So you saying God should send a wife. Okay. If it's easy, it's poison. Everything in real life is hard.
I can deal with that one. Nah, I can deal with that one. Cause what people don't realize, I remember being out in the streets, and sometimes you'll be like, you try to, holler at a girl, and seem like you, seem like it was too easy or whatever to get to know them, too easy. It wasn't that. You be like, you know what? I think she trying to
I
give me
think you better let it go.
She trying to give me some extracurricular stuff that I don't want
Get you some extra visits. What you mean?
to the hospital.
To the
Okay,
health
but that's
department.
the same. But I mean, but you always think that when somebody's trying to give away something too easy, like they say, they be like, um, if it's that easy, what's going on with it.
Right.
You know, because a woman don't even want a woman never wanted a man to grab her up that easy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She used to want a man to work for it and this and that. Now they got it where they kind of putting it like the woman should choose the man and all that. And they got men even scared to even holler at a woman now. You know what I'm saying? Because women and got so, kind of, I hate to say it,
Dominant.
little toxic, a little boyish, a little, you know what I'm saying?
Dominant.
Yeah.
What do you think about women that propose to the man? Do you think that's out of character? Do you think that's not part of society? Would that not be cool for a man if the woman proposed to him? I've been seeing a lot of that lately.
I don't know because if he ain't proposing, is he ready? Is she really ready, or is this another way for a woman to force, to push a man to do something he really don't want to do? You know what I'm saying? Because if a woman propose to you, she already got 4 cameras on you and all that. I mean, she
So would
if,
you say yes
if
because
she
the
get
cameras
down
are
on
on?
her knee, it's trouble. I'm just saying.
So now you don't want a woman on her knees.
I didn't say that.
The river said, "Thank you, brother. I got you to agree."
I didn't say that at all. You was about to throw me under the boat. Okay, my bad. Okay. I didn't say that at all. There you go. Go ahead.
Something is so wrong with you if you're a woman, get down on your knees and propose to a man.
I mean, I think I can't say something wrong with a woman. I think I think a man. I think it would scare a man though.
Mhm.
Ain't just seeing a woman down on the, then you be like, does she want to be the man of the relationship? I mean, what's going on? I mean, like you probably be thinking something out and like, what's up with this? Baby, get up. Stand your tail up. What's going on right here? You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
I mean, it will feel like she's trying to be dominant a little bit.
that's what I said.
And men don't like that, and that might come off wrong. I'm just saying, stuff can come off wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Women, I just say, how they always say, like the Ruben just made the statement, let God choose her for you. So, hey, going against the grain will leave you without a family.
Mm,
Just think, like, for instance, it's
mm,
been so many funerals. I've attended a lot of funerals within the last few years, like close, not close, people I know. It's just a lot of people. And you get here and you read these obituaries. Some people are dying alone. They don't have a significant other. They don't have any children, things like that. So, what legacy did you work on while you were on earth?
well, and this is what people got it messed up at. People think careers and all this
Is
is
the
like,
answer.
can I tell women this? Hold on, ladies, when you leave this earth, ain't nobody gonna care that you put in your 90 hours at Walmart or 90 hours at your 6-figure job, whatever, if you was flying airplanes. Don't nobody care. You know what I'm saying? People care about, okay, she right. When you listen to men talk about women, oh, this who I respect, this who raised me, this who guided me, this who helped me do this, that, and that. And women got to get back to being that type of person than just thinking about how much money I can make. Because if you make all this money and it's just you on a cruise by your damn self,
What enjoyment? But hey, I do want to go on a cruise. I don't know. I don't know if I have to go by myself, but hey, watch now. I'm not taking a cat.
what LaRuben meant by that?
He said, real talk, my sister, she don't be a woman. I think he's talking about when the woman take it upon herself to step out of character, you know.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. And then a lot of people like, I'm looking for me a good man. That's the problem. Stop looking. Hide yourself where he can find you, type of thing, you know?
No, you can't hide yourself where you can find. You need to provide yourself where you can.
No. I'm saying like hide yourself in making sure you're groomed enough or good when he does come and find you. Not saying like go out here and expose your body. That don't always get you a man. That gets you the man, but not a man that will be consistent or growing for anything, you know? So sometimes, you know, just like Chappelle was saying, he's like, say, walk like a duck, talk like a duck is a duck. If she got on this uniform, she just like a police officer, that's police. If she dressed like a streetwalker, that's streetwalker. You know, so you're being judged from your outer appearance anyway. Anybody that you meet, both men and women. So you're gonna automatically be judged on how you present yourself.
Right.
And then just say, for instance, I've been in places where we have been very loud, are just talking to men rough, saying what you can do and how you can compete with this man to win over him. A lot of people does that, and that push men out. They're like, oh, I don't want this strong one. But some guys like it. So Jay said, we are emotional and social creatures. We can adapt to any possible situation if need be, but we eventually follow on impulse to find and seek an individual to share the heavy weight or enjoyment of life. When it comes to the uncertainty of life, it seems two are better than one.
That's right. JJ, I give you a stamp of approval. You did right.
Okay, you got two.
What up, Michael Bay in there?
Hello, Mr. Billy, where you been? You've been working overtime.
Man,
His income tax is he ran both money, working hard.
He ain't been FedEx and packages and stuff. Okay, man. What the Ruben said?
The Ruben said, no matter how much you got, if you're lonely, you're broke in every way in life. Pray to God for your man. Yeah. I can dig all that. And I agree with you.
That's
Ruben got two agreements in one night. This is gonna be a good night. Ruben, he's not on that.
Don't forget to like and share.
Yes.
What are we doing? We are doing the show. Tell her the subject one more time.
One more again. The subject for tonight is life was made for two people to figure this sneak out together.
This shit out. Together.
So give you some soap and wash your mouth out.
It ain't gonna work.
It ain't gonna work.
No.
It's gonna dissolve.
Going against the grain just ain't gonna get you what you want. I said, what you want? Let's go with the next one. I got all kind of cuts and plates and this and that. Okay.
Money makes people feel like they don't need others. What about doctors, police, army, judges? What do you mean, army?
Yeah, I mean, people don't realize it's somebody protecting you, protecting your. Because guess what? If you live like, guess what? They had the army. We was over there in Saudi Arabia and all them countries and stuff all that time. The day America left, the men said, no mas. Everything must go. Everything must change. Them people was grabbing on the airplanes,
Oh
falling off
yeah,
the
yeah,
airplane,
yeah.
trying to get up out of that thing because they knew. Soon as them Americans left, the old school was like, you know what? She
Y'all
ain't
about to all get beat up.
It's gonna go back to where it was playing all y'all that went over and started being buttering up to the Americans. We're gonna knock all y'all off. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because you thinking like that probably sent their minds into a state of shock that they feel like they can actually get on the airplane and ride.
Guess what? Imagine if the army and the police was discommissioned in America. What would happen? Imagine them letting everybody out of jail, because that's what happened over there in them countries over there. They let everybody out of jail. They discommissioned the police and this and that, and said, "Hey, we're gonna let y'all switch over a whole nother government." And then once the OGs came back, they were like, all right, OG, we gone, we gone. You can have this. This ain't worth dying." They put their weapons down. By the time America got in the air, they was already sitting their weapons down. Hey, player, we have no problem. I'm
And it's
going back home.
about to go down.
I didn't want to join the army anyway. Okay, my bad. I was just saying, this be hood talk. Okay. Uh-oh.
Dad, I don't live in Mississippi anymore. I found me
Yeah.
6 good things in Baton Rouge. I hope they were chicken nuggets.
He ain't in Mississippi no more. Look at him. Look at him. He just
Well, he
flown
moving
in
on
there.
up. Tell George Jefferson we
I
said, "What's
heard.
up?" The room said they got money, but they still broke.
Right. Right. It's a
What that
mental
mean?
thing.
What do we what do we okay.
It's a mental thing. It's like sometimes when people say it don't matter how much money you got, if you ain't got true happiness, you ain't got nothing.
It ain't what you get, is how you use that type of scenario.
I don't know. I had to do research on them. You almost try to get me caught up in that one. Nah, player. I gotta do research on that one.
Ah.
But I be saying, like the doctors, what about when you sick and need help and somebody gotta have surgery on you? What you think? You don't need the doctors no more? See, people don't even realize a lot of people you be yapping about and things. You don't know what profession they in. What day you gonna see them later? They gonna be the light man is in charge of cutting your lights back
I
on.
know, right?
People talk to people crazy and they don't know who they are.
You may need. Listen, let me tell you, that's one reason why I work so hard on me being kind to people or treating people with respect in a lot of situations. I was at an event Saturday, right? And so this event, I spoke whatever. It was really cool.
Mhm.
So I met a lady tonight, and I've been around this lady for a long time, never knew her position,
Mhm.
never knew what title she held. And when I was addressed about what I did on Saturday or whatever,
Mhm.
it was a whole different. It's just good to treat people kind.
Right.
Don't be ugly. Don't change how you handle situations. Don't be hot head. Just say for instance, like people don't like text messages in groups. Just say for instance, I send you a text message and I include a lot of people with you, right?
Right.
So when I do this, some people may become annoyed from me doing this. So even when people snapping off, "Oh, don't do this, don't add me, I don't know you people, da da da," you just don't lose your cool. You never know what you're setting yourself up for. So I still just be calm in the situation. And that's just like meeting people out in the area. You never know, you'll run back into that person again. You may need them.
I get you. I get you. I get that. I can roll with that. I see. Well, be trying to drop some bombs down here tonight. I don't know what's going on with them. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you just got to make it right.
Okay.
Just got to make it
So
right.
you got anything to say on that? Money make people feel like they don't need others? You done with that?
Um,
What you feel?
I think money have done a number on ladies and on relationships as a whole because I think what happened, I think the old heads did it wrong because they said, they taught the right thing. They said, for the love of money, people would kill their own brother. For the love of money, you know what I'm saying? And see what happened is you had another thing out here. I pay the cost to be the boss. So when Joker started saying that, see what happened was women and they grabbed on it and said, "Man, I pay the cost. I'm the boss." And see what's going on with that is that's a natural thing going against the man, because the man want to feel like he the boss, but then she say, "I make money. I don't need you."
But
You know what I'm saying?
that be the thing. If he in there letting her pay all the bills,
Well, I don't even think it got anything to do with the paying the bills because I done seen relationships where the woman pay all the bills and the man still the boss. So it's still it's a mentality that comes with paying the bills. You know what I'm saying? It's a
well,
mentality that women tell other women, "I pay the bills, so I should run this. I should be this big." You know what I'm saying? I
but
should.
it is different if it's like, say for instance, she pay all the bills, but he's working too or helping in another sense, you know. So that's different. I'm just saying a man that ain't even working, you're not
Well,
doing anything to help provide to this establishment that we have together.
I think when it boils down to is the woman have have this lack of him making money or the lack of her paying too many bills made her more manly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
So that manly part might come out and be like, "Hey, man, you ain't paying no bills. You ain't doing this.
Yep,
But
that's it.
you don't run nothing around here." You
Mhm.
feel what I'm saying? And see, she didn't really that he was changing the oil, mowing the yard, getting the roof fixed, doing other stuff that she probably didn't even like. You know what I'm saying?
The rumor said, "Bro, have you ever went to the store and met someone that said they needed some money? I never turned them down because you never know that might be God testing your heart." I used to do that, LaRuben. I used to say, "Oh, maybe this is God set me up to see if I got it. Am I lying that I don't have it?" So let me tell you how I started
I'm
getting out
gonna
of it.
tell
"Now,
you
can
after
you
your
get cash
story.
from me? I
Mm.
have this change, I found in my car. You can have that." But a lot of times, so many people are just out here just hustling. That's the new income. They making more than minimum wage, and we don't even know it.
Hey,
But
listen,
I know.
I've been out here in the streets, so I made I I remember just watching the dude come to the house and spend his little money, all his little money that he done made from scraping up from the car wash or from the gas station or from the side of the street. Cause they used to work them out. And And I used to see how they used to come into, and that made my mentality different than just giving Joker money. Because let me tell you something: if somebody's standing on the corner every day
With
begging,
that sign.
begging for money, they either on drugs or they know something we don't know.
But tell me this: have you ever given somebody some change of money at the store, like people outside panhandling?
Yeah, but they got to come real though. They got to tell me what they want it for. They got to be like, "Hey man, I need a beer and I need $1." It's cool. But if they come with that old, that old
My mom
BS,
in the hospital, my baby needs some milk.
any BS, I can smell it. I smell it on you, buddy.
Also, you missed a good smeller.
Uh-uh. I smell it on you, buddy. Okay. Money is the root of all
The
evil.
root to
Root
all
of
evil. Yep.
Coco, you are so
What's up, Coco in the house?
coat in his ass. Let me go back. Let me see. Coco got on her little yellow like you. Y'all twins or something. Okay, boy. All right, come on.
There are people who have chosen a life partner, and some are in positions to deal with it by themselves. Husbands and wives are in hospitals or prisons, sick, mentally and physically ill, or whatever. But some are fighting to be there when their partner, instead of giving up because it can be reciprocated, they can. Wait a minute. But some are fighting to be when their partner, instead of giving up because it can't be reciprocated back. So, if possible, I think we should seek and be open to finding love. If it comes your way, the hourglass can't be stopped.
Hmm.
I'm registering all that still, Jay, but I got you. I kind of feel what you're saying. The women say you never judge anything in life about money.
Mm. Because life,
Pay your bill, the lights gonna
but
get
see,
turned on
this
tomorrow.
what we don't realize. Money make life a little better, but once COVID came, we realized how short life was. We realized how precious life
Yep,
was.
how
We
valuable
start,
life is.
right. We started acting different. We started moving different. So I think we got to get back to that type of energy. Like we got to have a balance of knowing what life is about and what we feel like we want to do with our life.
Mm,
Because guess what? I done made it to the third trimester of my life, and I ain't taking no drama at the last trimester. You know what I'm saying? I done hit the 50 club. It's over with. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm at that last. How they say the last 25 strong, baby. That last 25 strong. You can get 25 good years, but after 75, it's over, player. Everything after that, everything creaking, everything, the arthritis is unbearable, hair way bland. I mean, it's just a whole lot of stuff going on.
I just have 25 years or 20 years.
Mhm.
Whoever says, sis, if you remove money in a relationship, what would it be?
It'd be
Relationship,
great.
no money.
It would be great.
He
If
said,
you,
remove it.
yeah, remove it. It'll be great. You just
Why?
remove
Tell
money,
me
and
why.
then it'll be nothing but picnics. I mean, it'll be just fun. I mean, if you remove money, like, see, money, when you remove money, that means you can't go to the movies. You can't just go riding. You just can't go,
So
all
you'd
that.
be at home
You
a
got
lot.
to actually have to enjoy each other.
Okay, quality time. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ah, that was good though.
Okay, I
I
got
did
you.
that.
Okay, well, I was
Yeah.
just trying to see
Now
like
you
where you were
now you're
going with it
hiking.
though.
Now you're hiking in the mountain, taking long walks and stuff like old. Now women don't want to walk because they don't want to sweat their hair. I'm just saying.
Man, let's go walk in Mississippi.
Coco said, yes. I seen it down
But you know what? That type of thing is nice. Like outside, just doing spare the moment, going to the park, go to the Natural Trace, hang out, type of thing. Just sit around and talk outside instead of in the house watching TV all the time. Those type of things are nice. Just get out
Right,
and do little things that is
right.
not
Take
costly.
the money
That
away.
be the most special stuff.
Take the money away. What's up, Latasha? Up in the
It's
his house.
present. What's
Take
up,
the
Tasha?
money away and see what happens. Okay, make it where a woman can't even ask you about money in the relationship. Oh, don't. Oh, you can't ask me to pay no bills. You can't ask me. What are the relationship like when you actually have to just ask real stuff, talk about real ideas and stuff? Can't talk about how much money and this and that. You got to talk about real stuff. See, a lot of people ain't developed enough to just sit down and talk. Like what we doing right now. Right now it's so hard for men and women just to get in front of each other and just talk. It is hard. It is hard for men and women
But
just to
why?
talk to each other. Hey, if I knew the answer, I'd be rich.
I'm trying to see like why,
I'm
like
writing a
just
book right
holding
now.
basic conversation is what you're saying.
I'm writing a book right now. You made me pick up the pen. I'm writing a book right now as we speak.
Your pen is the wrong color.
Uh-uh. It
You
just
may not be
changed.
able to see it.
It's just changing because it's what's name? Look at that.
Oh, green screen. Yeah.
Right. It's a brick. I
House.
okay.
Jay said 2 weeks ago, I picked up a bum pushing a car down I-20 in Vicksburg.
I
I
know.
felt bad, so I gave his stinking butt a ride to Jackson. We jammed music till dropped him off, and he pulled out about a couple of $1,000 and tried to give me 150 tip. I wanted it, but I took 20 and gave him the rest back. Why? I would have took all of that. He just need a
Can I
ride.
tell you something?
He
Can
probably
I tell
just
you
robbed the bank though, but okay, no, I'm just kidding.
Nah, can I tell you something? Man, you got people out here that got money. No, I'm talking about real money. Like you got millionaires that got real money that just hitchhike, take rides, just want to experience
Spur
life.
of the
Just
moment
yeah,
stuff. It's
yeah,
probably
yeah,
on his
yeah.
bucket list.
Right. That joker probably he was like, man, and you know what Jay just did? He bridged the gap. They probably said because obviously it was a white person because people don't people don't pick up black hitchhikers like that. Okay, but especially they don't tip. Okay, uh,
That's what sold you that they tell. Let me stop.
I'm gonna stop.
You
I'm
ain't
gonna stop.
right.
I know I ain't right. As soon as you said tip, I was like, white person. Okay.
I said the same thing. Oh
But
Lord.
I mean, I know black people tip, but not bums. Let me stop. 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 Let me stop.
The room said millionaires looking like they broke.
I'm just saying that black people do
Man,
tip.
you silly.
Nah, I've never heard of a black bum tipping. He might tip you and tell you, my tip for the day is don't go outside after.
Look both ways before crossing the street.
He gonna say that. He got a tip. It's a joke though. It's not. It's not. And he definitely ain't gonna pass out 150. He
It's
would
not
tell you
easy.
if you pulled over and you ain't asking for no money from the door, he probably would have gave you $5. I'm thank you, bro. I'm just being serious though.
You're so silly.
I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna have to talk about that thing. I remember, the other dude, and I wanted to talk about this, and he was talking about how he was saying how the stats show that more than half of black people don't care for white people. And he was saying that what he would tell white people is just to stay away from black people. So people don't even realize it's movements out here that gonna cause people to lose jobs. They're gonna cause people because I'm gonna tell you, if you being ungrateful, you know what I'm saying? People don't realize like you have people that say, I'm not racist, I love everybody, this and that. But when you're not grateful, and sometimes we don't even realize when you preaching hate. See, we sit up here and we act like we preach love all the time. When we sit up here, we black, we Christians, we did it. But anytime when you preaching something, you start going all the way back to slavery, which nobody is in slavery now, and you start saying what your ancestors got, like you saw a whip go across their back or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we are so far past certain stuff. Only way we gonna get to another level is the same like we got before. People don't realize when Martin Luther King walked through them streets when people throwing bricks and shit at him, it was white people locked on with him.
Yep.
See, people don't even realize that part. When people go out here and they talk so bad about white people and this, that they don't even realize even the best people didn't get nowhere without white people help.
Right. And
So,
that's one race that sticks together.
yeah.
That's one race that sticks together, and there are some good ones.
Who you
You
talking
may run into some bad ones.
What you
White
talking
people.
about? Well, I'm gonna tell you, Jews, the ones that stick together. No, I'm just Jews
So
just did.
what are
I
Jews?
don't know. I
Is
don't know.
Jews a race?
I don't think. See, it's so many. See, what it is
There are black
it's
Jews.
it's so many different. Both. It's so many different white people. It's so many different black people. Because we have black people that's all right, then we got black people that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be looking around, and be like, "You fucked up, player. You fucked up. I can't take no advice from you or nothing because you fucked up." You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And we got to get into that part too. That we got to realize who fucked up, and we don't need to take no advice from him. Come on, let's
Jason, I think the guy was a millionaire. I heard him mumble he wired somebody 100,000. He said he was a professional hitchhiker and been doing it for 42 years. Yeah, I pick up black hitchhikers too. They always look more scared of me than I am of them.
Okay, but what color was he?
Did they give you a tip though?
What color was he though? Yeah,
Who?
he said I hold on. He said, yeah, I picked up black hitchhikers too. But what color was he?
Who? He
No,
who?
the millionaire that he picked up. Did he say
No. He was saying that the guy from the last statement. He said, I think the guy was a millionaire. About the last post, the guy that came from Vicksburg tried to
right,
tip him. He's
right,
saying about that guy, he think he was a millionaire.
right? I know he was. I know he was because I watched it on TV. I watched. Man, let me tell you
You
something.
gonna make me look
In
up
the,
professional
no,
hitchhikers
think
on
about it.
YouTube.
In the desert, think about it. You got so much money. Sometimes these people, all right, watch this. Have you seen movies where the dude? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do even better. You remember Green Arrow or some Arrow, Green Arrow, like him. He owned a big business, millionaire, all this stuff. He just went on a journey. He just went out there and just did his own thing for a long while. He was a partner and he owned more than 50% of the company, but he was just out exploring himself for a while. And sometimes it happened like that. You know what I'm saying? They have these journeys. Think about it. When you see somebody riding a bike and they got a little old light on the back of it just flashing and they just ran cross country, believe me, they got money. You don't just ride cross country with no money.
Right.
I'm just saying. Right. What up, Sabrina in his house? How you
Hello.
doing?
Hi, Sabrina.
That's my new little word. How you doing? Okay.
The rumor said all races stick together except for us.
Um. Well, I'm
Majority,
gonna
yes,
say
I vaguely
I'm
agree.
gonna give a little pushback, but not much. I'm gonna say you correct about that, but I think we can. What it is we grow up with a natural dislike for our own, and we feel like another race could do it better because we get so let down by our own race. And that's the same thing when probably white people dealing with other white people. They getting let down, so they hire black people to do the same thing because they feel like some white guy overcharging them, way overcharging them. I remember when I first was over somewhere and I was trying to get, I was just asking a white guy estimate on the yard how much you would charge the motor yard, and I was charging like $40, $60. I think it might have been $6. He was like, "Oh yeah, that'll be." He was like, "Yeah, that'd be like 125." I was like, "Whoa," you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
you just listen to people and their prices, you be like, "Wow." So I mean, I feel like sometimes prices can be overpriced and people feel a certain kind of way, dealing with people. So everybody feel like they race kind of do them wrong a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I think we the only people that really just outlast, just say it, just
Yeah.
telling all your it's kind of like uncovering all your dirty laundry and putting it out to the world. That's what black people do. And they putting all their dirty laundry out. Then they get mad when we get called out on that dirty laundry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rumor said that hitchhiker was a blessing, bro.
Yeah, $20 blessing because that's
He
all you
only
got.
took 20. He threw away his other $130.
Nah, you know what I told him? I say, now this me. I'd say, hey man, I want to give you this money back, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep all this, and when you need the next ride, you just get it free.
Holla
Here
at your
go
boy.
my number. And you just holler at me when you're going back and forth. I got you. Anytime you're in town, I got you. You already paid up.
Right.
That part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause you gotta think about it. You have to be a brave person just to even hitchhike. You got to be a brave person to get in the car with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
No, no. I'm sorry. I don't do that. That's just me. Okay. What else? What you get? What you get? What you get? Come on with it.
Life today make people lose themselves in a dream that is just not real.
Mm, what you think about that?
Yeah, that's how most people are living life with the fairy tales of what we were taught. White house, picket fence, knight in shiny armor, big, tall, strong man gonna come and swoop me up and save me. Not even thinking of what do you really need. Like me, myself. At one point in my life, I was feeling like I want me a husband, but am I ready for a husband?
Mm,
Because my mind wasn't there. I can partake on doing wifely things, but was I really ready?
right.
I'm making myself ready because I'm getting me a husband. He's coming to get me, you know? So, those type of things. You can talk about what you want to live like and have. And I've gotten past lavish things, big house, and all of this and that. All those things are so irrelevant now because I know there is a better way to live. You don't have to go and get this $200,000, $400,000 house to live comfortable.
Right.
But some people still have this mindset. So you're losing yourself in a dream of having lavish things on look, and you're not even doing it for yourself. You're doing it for other people.
Mm.
And a lot of times we have to get past trying to be like the Joneses because you may be living your life accordingly.
Mm. I like that. I like that. Good comeback. I'm on into the next subject. Go with it. Last one, but not least. Go ahead.
A man need a woman so she can help keep him grounded even after he has achieved great success.
Mm.
You think that's true? Man,
That's them women that be trying to slap on me and be like, get back in. What
wait
you talking
a minute, no, where that vulgar stuff coming from?
Let's read what Jay had to say first.
Jay said, believe it or not, it may be easier for us to keep mistreating each other. I believe if we really got together, all the others will get nervous of our unity and the gloves will come off all over the world. President Nixon said the biggest treat was Black unity.
Mm.
And that's true. Like, just say, for instance, somebody mess with somebody in your family. What family gonna do? We come together.
Okay. Well,
Look,
I don't know about my
we'll
family.
fight. We'll fight among each other.
I don't
Now,
know about
I'm one of those. I have a large family. We'll fight among each other. But that outside target come in trying to mess with family, everybody get in the uproar. What you doing to my family? I'm mad at her, but what you doing to her? You know? So I understand Black unity, and it's true. If we ever build anything together as our own culture to fight against something, we will win. Just even like the little Black Lives Matter type stuff, people start getting together and they start incorporating other races. So it's not just like the color of your skin, it's for people for that particular situation.
Okay. Now, on the last subject. Go. The last
I just
subject.
read that.
No, I'm talking about not. I'm saying what your idea on.
You didn't just hear me. You
No.
went to sleep. A man need a woman so she can help keep him grounded.
Uh-oh.
He said, let's do it. That's what he's saying. Like, come together, fight power. No, I was just saying, like, in the instance, you're talking about the last comment. So I agree with this because I feel like if a woman is really there for the man, right? She can keep him calm in areas. If he's in the uproar, you can't, or in a bad way or a bad day, you can't bring your problems or issues to that person. You just work on the peace of the man.
Yeah.
Don't start dumping because you're having a bad day too. Both of those 2 bad days gonna start a firecracker fire.
And then I think a woman that really knows her man knows how to calm him down, knows how to rub on him, knows how to talk to him, knows how to.
And don't be telling them no. Tell them stop. Don't be doing it like a little kid. Stop. Don't do that. That ain't how you do it. Silence help a lot of men. Just your presence. If it's good enough, your presence can make it work.
Mm. Okay. Presence.
Just your presence.
Good enough.
Good enough.
Good enough.
I think so.
Mm. Well, that was my last one.
Okay.
You got anything else you have to say?
No, sir. I'm good.
Well, how they say, please like and share.
And follow Mr. Know-It-All on Facebook and subscribe to his channel on YouTube, Marcus Honeysucker.
We will see you next Monday and Tuesday, and I'm waiting on the last comment. I know somebody typing and said,
We
Oh,
know spring break is next week for Mississippi children. Y'all be safe
what?
out there on that road.
You that close? Oh my God.
Spring break is
Okay.
daylight savings time is
Uh-oh.
Sunday. The rumor said a marriage is poison, but you both would find out that you're both the serum.
Okay.
Like Superman?
Hmm.
Or was that Batman? Oh, it's Superman. Please stop.
That's silly. Tell us. Yeah. Pause. Yeah, I can agree with that. I can agree with that. What he's saying is,
You got two agrees in one. Now you on some good
I
stuff.
feel like he's saying that marriage is hard, but it take both parties to make it work. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's about working together.
That you have to curate yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I got you. I'm waiting on that last comment. I think JJ, somebody got a last comment coming. And why they coming with their comment, I'm gonna play the horn. Play the horn so they'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna get this
Just
thing.
like toot.
I'm gonna get this thing jumping. I'm gonna get some entertainment.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
Listen,
Linda. Listen.
Okay, what?
Linda. Please. I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
You know who I've been thinking about? William. Mr. Listen Linda.
Oh yeah, I ain't heard him in
I hope
a
everything is good with him.
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Good night, JJ up in
night,
his
JJ.
house. Yeah, good night, little Ruben, and good
Ruben.
night, Miss Nina.
Nina,
And
good night
like
to
we
you.
say, it's all the way live. And how they say?
Please. I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
Got him! Got him!
And we'll see y'all next Monday and Tuesday.
Good night, everybody.
And Tuesday at 9 o'clock. And we'll be trying to give you another fire subject. See y'all later. Peace out.
Good night.